I'm Donnie from the Philomath Montessori School, and we're going to have a practical life lesson today on scrubbing the sink. One non-toxic cleanser that I have let children use in the past is Bon Ami cleanser. If you have Bon Ami, I think it's safe for you to let your child use that, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use baking soda. Right on the box of baking soda, it says, for scratchless cleaning, scrubs away stains and grease without scratching. Use in the kitchen sinks. So that's just what we're going to do. I have put some baking soda in this dish, and one way that I can put the baking soda all through the sink is to sprinkle it with my hands. But I'm going to use another technique today. First, let's get the sink wet. Whenever we wash something, whether it's our hands or a table or dishes, we start by getting it wet. Let's get our sink wet. I'm going to moisten my sponge, get it quite wet, and I'm going to wipe water on the ledge of the sink, all around the ledge. I'm going to wipe the faucet and get it wet. The faucet and the taps. And I have a soap dispenser and a sprayer on my sink, so I'm going to get those wet too. Okay, everything's wet on the outside. Let's get the inside of the sink wet. I will use my sprayer. Only use the sprayer down in the sink. It's not for the ledges. Water will go everywhere. Then you have a big mess. All right. This is a strainer. Some people call it a colander. I'm going to put some baking soda in it. It's okay that some is falling through. And now I'm going to tap baking soda all around my sink. It's snowing. I'm going to get some on the faucet and the taps. Get it all around. It's all scattered all over. My sponge is still wet. See, it'll even drip for you. It's still wet. I'm going to use the scrubby side of my sponge. Now, maybe you don't have a scrubby sponge. Let me show you some other great scrubbers. This is a scrubber. People use it on vegetables. People use it on pots and pans. And it would be great for scrubbing a sink. Here's a little brush. This is actually a fingernail brush, but wouldn't this be a great brush for a young child to use to scrub the sink, or to scrub a table, or to scrub a tricycle? I don't know. You could scrub lots of things with a clever scrub brush like that. All right, now I've got my baking soda all over the sink. I'm going to start scrubbing. I think I'll start on the inside. The crumb traps need special attention. They have to be scrubbed out like a dish. The inside of them and the back side of them. Oh boy, these are very dirty. And then there's a ring around the drain. I'm going to scrub that especially. My sponge is starting to get dirty. I'm going to rinse it out. Get it wet, squeeze it out. Get it wet, squeeze it out, get it wet again, and continue scrubbing. I'm going to start scrubbing the outside of the sink, the edge of the sink. I'm going to scrub the faucet and the taps. After I have scrubbed the sink and I'm happy with how clean it is, it's time to rinse. To rinse the edge of the sink, I will use my sponge again. I'll get it wet and I'll just wipe everything into the sink. Wipe it into the sink. Any water, any dirt, any baking soda or scouring powder, wipe that into the sink. Rinse out your sponge. Wipe off your faucet. Wipe off the taps. Wipe everything off. When everything on the outside has been wiped off and rinsed, then you can use your sprayer to rinse out the low part, the inside part of the sink. Remember, we don't want water spraying outside of the sink. Not every sink has a sprayer. If I did not have a sprayer, again, I would be wetting my sponge and I would just be wiping everything away with my sponge, and I would keep wetting it until it was all wiped away. When you're finished scouring your sink, you've wet it, you've scrubbed it, you've rinsed it, it's very important to dry the area around the sink. So I brought a towel with me, and I'm just going to wipe all the way around my sink, even in the back. Even in the back. Did I splash the backsplash here? Let's wipe that away. All right, my sink is clean. Let me show you. This is the side that I cleaned. I have not washed, have not scrubbed this side yet. This is next. What a difference. And now I have some more cleanup to do, don't I? I need to put away my baking soda. I need to put away my sponge, my strainer. I will wash this and put it away and leave everything nicer than I found it. Maybe you will scrub your sink today. You can do this in the bathtub too. You can scrub a bathroom sink. You can scrub a bathtub with baking soda. So enjoy making your house sparkling clean. And have a great day. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.